Hey everybody, this is What the Food by Peter Vaughan. And like Garden Dice, this was independent game designer, launched the title on Kickstarter, funded, and then went on to distribute and publish the title. And actually, when I was getting ready to do my liftoff Kickstarter, I met Peter and saw what he had done, and he had already funded at that point, but basically purchased this game because he's so awesome and so active in the community that I was like, I'm going to support this guy. I play it because it's fun and I really enjoy it, and that's why I'm recommending it. But he did convince me. I paid for it, but he convinced me. What the Food is a party game for 3 to 8 players where, let me just double check that, 3 to 8 players, yeah, where you are essentially in a food fight at school. And the sort of fiction and fun and theme of it is great. It has, the different student identities within the game, which are fabulous, and then essentially the food. And what you're doing in the game is going around the table, and there's food in the middle of the table. And on your turn, you can decide what you're going to do, and you essentially have action cards, and you stack them up. So you play 3 rounds of the game at a time, and you say, okay, I'm going to duck, throw, grab, or I'm going to grab, sidestep, duck. And it's essentially like you're playing 3 rounds of rock, paper, scissors, but where you're throwing, dodging, or grabbing food. And based on what you're doing, you take that action as you go around the table. The other thing you're doing, though, is you're targeting people. So say we're playing with 5 people, I'm going to duck, which is no targeting, but then I'm going to throw at Susan. And so Susan is dodging me, and it's this game where everyone's sort of getting covered in, gunk as it goes around. And so, essentially, you're targeting people and trying to knock them out. And so, it's this fun game where people are ganging up on other people, or somebody's trying to, be quiet, and has that dynamic of everyone's talking over the table, sort of guessing what people are going to do. And it's just a fun, lightweight experience in that regard. Definitely, the other thing is that the food, you can combo the food, so a peanut butter and jelly sandwich drenched in blueberry sauce does more damage, so to speak, than just the the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So humor, fun, lively. I'll note, can be a little bit complicated. I think once you sort of say, oh, it's basically rock, paper, scissors with targets, and you're trying to get the food out of the middle. Once you sort of understand the game, you get it, but there are a lot of card rules, there's special event cards, there's a lot going on. And it did take actually playing around through where a lot of people at the table were like, oh, okay, I understand how to play. So little bit, noodly with all the little things going on. But once you get past that, it's lots of fun. It says 8+. We play with Ethan, no problem. So again, it's part of it is just being able to get people playing and understanding the game. I look forward to more games from Peter. He does beautiful work. It's really fun. And, when they do a Kickstarter, you get these pieces, this rubber, who's leading the round turn token. You only see this kind of stuff out of a game that was funded on Kickstarter. And, I think he almost did 200% of his goal. You get these great components. When this one's really great. Some of the other ones are okay. The cards are great, and this is great. I love this stuff. So check it out, look it up. It's worth playing. Have fun.